Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, winding up on 9 in the morning, downtown Tampa at the Hillsborough County Courthouse. Yes, and the county commissioners are meeting in a few minutes here, but there's really not any more I can add to my many speeches in the last year and a half, especially about preparation for a coming hurricane. And once again, there's been no response from the county commissioners, no response from the county administrator's office. They put out the same map I said before that they put out for 7 years. The designated shelters are all schools. They're not acceptable. And these circles represent key intersections that must be kept open, that may be underwater or obstructed by fallen trees or accidents. And in essence, the meteorologists, for instance, Bay News 9 and the meteorologists continue to basically only give 36 to 48 hours of before the headwinds reach, and that's when an emergency would be called, and that's not enough time. Again, not enough time to get automobiles on the road. So in essence, the people will be trapped. And St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Pinellas County are really in bad shape. As we said before, once the bridges are shut down, there are precious few land routes out of Pinellas County. And the whole thing will be a domino effect on the middle state of Florida all the way up to Georgia and through Georgia, when 1 million people would be, 1 million vehicles would be on the road and moving across the state. And basically, so not planning to speak today before the county commissioners. They haven't even followed through on the many things about transportation and preparing for an emergency evacuation with an oncoming hurricane threatening the Tampa Bay area. Basically, they're just concerned about their re-elections, and the basic message to the voters is anyone that has incumbent behind their name there on the ballot. Anybody that has incumbent, if they haven't done anything for you, vote them out. Vote them out. Give someone else an opportunity to serve the people. We've got at least a couple running for county commissioner again that have been county commissioners before. Jim Norman, and basically left the county commissioners in a scandal, and then former county commissioner Tom Scott, he's running again. He's been a city councilman, county commissioner before, and this whole thing of term limits. This whole thing of term limits is like a revolving door here. It's like this revolving door, musical chairs, and what was intended by the law that we serve a length of time, as George Washington voluntarily decided that he was not going to run for a third term as president of the United States. But the term limits, and an act of Congress set it at 2 terms for the presidential level. What that means is that you serve as a public servant for that length of time, and then your time is finished. Someone else should serve the public. Oh, but now it's just a cottage industry. Being a county commissioner, you can just, peddle your vote, sell your vote by way of lobbyists. We have a controversy, what came up with Commissioner Les Miller and Commissioner Sandra Merman and Commissioner Kevin Beckner, basically dealing with the lobbyists and basically selling their vote. Commissioner Les Miller said it's not illegal, and Commissioner Merman said that she didn't know where the checks came from to put in her campaign war chest there, and Commissioner Kevin Beckner made no comment whatsoever. No comment whatsoever. Now he's running for county clerk because he's termed out of county commissioner seat. He's running for county clerk against a longtime servant, public servant. He basically, I guess, has found a way to manipulate the county clerk records for political gain and for financial gain. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't be running for that particular position. At any rate, it's just a revolving door of the same faces. The incumbents, vote him out. U.S. Senator Marco Rubio, this month, vote him out, in the August 30th, 2016, Florida Republican closed primary. Vote him out, vote out Marco Rubio. Let's give someone else an opportunity to be the U.S. Senator from Florida, since Marco Rubio did nothing but disparage the Senate. Really, he should be censored by the Senate. He ought to be censored by the Senate and removed from his seat on the Foreign Relations Committee. Oh, but no. Now Marco Rubio's decided he's going to run for re-election. Vote him out. Vote him out. And that's the message today from the county center, downtown Tampa, Hillsborough County, Battleground Zero, the epicenter of the 2016 presidential election.